Yo, what's good, guys? I want to talk about how pretty much everybody is distracting themselves these days with certain things. Sorry. Um, you take Instagram, TikTok, alcohol, drugs, certain websites, you know what I'm saying. People will distract themselves from growing. And this is holding you back so much when you're getting distracted by these things. So you'll get on your phone, you'll get bombarded by messages all day, and you're constantly getting distracted by certain things. But what's the reason for you giving into these quick, instant gratification dopamine things? What's the reason for it? Well, it's because you're not content with the way you were feeling in that moment. If you're content and you were happy in that moment, then you wouldn't need to change your state. When you get that urge to go and look on TikTok, or you get that urge to do a certain drug or drink, it's because you're not content with how you feel in that moment. Take alcohol, for example. Why do people drink? It's because they don't feel good in that moment. They don't feel content or happy enough in that moment. So they're like, okay, let me drink so I can feel better. But if you already felt good enough without the drink, and you already felt good and content and happy, then there was no need to take that drink in the first place. So you get that urge. What is that urge to go and do something like that? To drink, to go and participate in these instant gratification dopamine activities. What is that urge? Why do you get that? I was thinking the other day that's because our brains are wired to always find more. We're wired to build and to grow. And when you get that urge, that's kind of saying to your mind that, hey, we're not doing enough right now. We're not active right now. We're not growing. We're not building. And that's the signal to yourself that you should build, that you should grow, and that you should improve yourself in some way. But what do most people do with that signal? They distract themselves. They distract themselves with drinks, with certain drugs, foods. Like I said, Instagram, TikTok, they distract themselves when you get that urge. But I really think that when you get that urge pop up in your mind, that's a sign that you're not doing enough right now to grow your life and to improve and to build. And so many people fall into the trap of, instead of building and improving themselves from this signal, they go and distract themselves instead. And it's so normalized today. You see everybody, all these fast food things. Everybody's on TikTok, Instagram, especially alcohol. Alcohol is a big one. I mean, that's the most obvious case of people just distracting themselves from what really they should be doing, is improving themselves and building and providing for, society. Alcohol completely distracts you from that. And alcohol is so big, especially like in the younger generation. Pretty much everybody is drinking. But alcohol is a big one because you would never need alcohol if you felt good the way you were. People drink alcohol to become like more socially like lubricant or whatever. It's like a social lubricant, you know what I'm saying? They do it to feel comfortable. But you would never need that if you were already comfortable and you're already excited about life. People drink and they do all these things because they aren't excited about life and they don't feel good. So they need to change that. And that's a natural thing, is we always desire more change and to grow. But there's two options with that stimulus or that trigger that you get in your mind, to either drink and do drugs or quick dopamine, or you can build something, which is like the true way that our ancestors did it. So quick little my piece from that. So take what you will with it, and peace.